Good evening. You're watching the news from the Sultanate of Oman television. First, the headlines. His Majesty Sultan Qaboos presides over a meeting of the Council of Ministers and expresses his satisfaction over the efforts undertaken by all bodies concerned to provide protection for citizens from effects of weather condition. His Majesty the Sultan praises role of print, visual and audio media in spreading awareness and encouraging citizens' positive participation in work sectors aimed to serve the country and promote its status. His Majesty confers Oman Civil Order Second Class on a number of their excellencies in recognition of their role in performing national duty. And the National Civil Defense Committee announces the end of alert situation at the end of possibility of direct effect of tropical condition on the Sultanate. Good evening once again, and thank you for joining us. Those were the headlines, and now the news in detail. His Majesty Sultan Qaboos presided over a meeting of the Council of Ministers at Beit al-Barakah yesterday evening. His Majesty the Sultan started the meeting by thanking and praising the Almighty for the abundant bounties bestowed on Oman and praying to Allah eternalize these bounties and to the Almighty for prosperity to prevail in all corners of the earth. Then, His Majesty the Sultan reviewed the domestic, regional and international situations. On the domestic front, His Majesty the Sultan referred to the expected climatic condition, expressing his satisfaction of the efforts undertaken by all services concerned to provide protection for citizens. His Majesty the Sultan hoped that people all over the Sultanate and peoples of neighboring countries will enjoy safety and protection from any harm. About the elections which took place in Oman recently to select members for Shura Council, His Majesty the Sultan commended the success of the electoral process and hailed the large turnout of citizens, which reflected the citizens' concern and keenness to perform their national duty. His Majesty the Sultan also held the role of the Ministry of Interior and the elections organizing committees, wishing the new Shura Council success in shouldering responsibilities side by side with other states' institutions. Speaking about global economic conditions and their impact on all countries, His Majesty the Sultan gave directives to address those situations by taking balanced precautionary measures to limit their negative impacts on the country's social and economic development tracks. His Majesty the Sultan praised the commendable efforts undertaken by the government in cooperation with all other sectors for maintaining economic stability, achieving rates of growth and success to continue the country's comprehensive sustainable development. His Majesty the Sultan touched on the educational and cultural sector in the Sultanate for their important role in building generations of qualified citizens capable of shouldering the responsibility of national action. His Majesty the Sultan also praised the constructive role undertaken by the media in its print, visual and audio forms in spreading awareness and encouraging citizens' positive participation in sectors of work aimed to serve the country and promote its status. His Majesty the Sultan also reviewed developments in the regional and international arenas. He reaffirmed that the Sultanate relations with neighboring countries are deep-rooted, solid and based on cooperation and joint coordination for the common goodness for all peoples of the region, for whom he hoped further security and stability. His Majesty the Sultan spoke about international policy and the role undertaken by some friendly countries to contribute to the settlement of issues through means that secure a nation's continuous march of development within safe and stable environments. In conclusion, His Majesty the Sultan spoke about a variety of issues of concern to the country and citizens. He gave his gracious directives to all sectors and establishments of the state to continue exerting efforts to achieve the desired goals. His Majesty wished all success for continuation of welfare and growth for Oman and its noble people. On the occasion of the Sultanate celebrations of the 45th Glorious National Day and in recognition of His Majesty Sultan Qaboos to their role in performing their national duty, His Majesty has conferred Oman Civil Order Second Class on a number of their excellencies at Beit al-Barakah yesterday evening. They were His Excellency Sheikh Abdul Malik bin Abdullah bin Ali Al-Khalili, Minister of Justice. His Excellency Nasser bin Hamoud bin Ahmed Al-Kindi, Secretary General of the Royal Court Affairs. His Excellency Muhsin bin Mohammed bin Ali Al-Sheikh, Chairman of Muscat Municipality. Her Excellency Dr. Madiha bint Ahmed bin Nasser Al-Shaybaniya, Minister of Education. His Excellency Sheikh Al-Fadl bin Mohammed bin Ahmed Al-Harthi, Secretary General of the Council of Ministers. His Excellency Ahmed bin Abdullah bin Mohammed Al-Shihi, Minister of Regional Municipalities and Water Resources. His Excellency Dr. Ahmed bin Mohammed bin Salim Al-Futaisi, Minister of Transport and Communications. His Excellency Sheikh Khalid bin Umar bin Saeed Al-Marhoon, Minister of Civil Service. His Excellency Sheikh Saad bin Mohammed bin Saeed Al-Mardoof Al-Saadi, Minister of Sports Affairs. His Excellency Sayyid Saud bin Hilal bin Hamad Al-Busaidi, Minister of State and Governor of Muscat. His Excellency Dr. Abdullah bin Mohammed bin Saeed Al-Saidi, Minister of Legal Affairs. His Excellency Dr. Fuad bin Ja'far bin Mohammed Al-Sajwani, Minister of Agriculture and Fisheries. His Excellency Mohammed bin Salim bin Saeed Al-Tobi, Minister of Environment and Climate Affairs. His Excellency Sheikh Mohammed bin Saeed bin Saif Al-Kalbani, Minister of Social Development. His Excellency Sheikh Nasser bin Hilal bin Nasser Al-Ma'wali, Chairman of the State Financial and Administrative Audit Institution. His Excellency Dr. Rashid bin As-Safi bin Khamis Al-Huraybi, Chairman of the Tender Board. His Excellency Dr. Salim bin Nasser bin Saeed Al-Ismaili, Chairman of the Public Authority for Investment Promotion and Exports Development. His Excellency Dr. Abdullah bin Nasser bin Khalifa Al-Harrasi, Chairman of the Public Authority for Radio and Television. His Excellency Yahya bin Saeed bin Abdullah Al Jabri, Chairman of the Board of Directors of the Special Economic Zone Authority at Duqm. His Excellency Sayyid Mohammed bin Sultan bin Hamoud Al Busaidi, Minister of State and Governor of the FAR. His Excellency Ahmed bin Nasser bin Hamad Al Mherzi, Minister of Tourism. His Excellency Dr. Abdul Mun'im bin Mansour bin Saeed Al Hsani, Minister of Information. His Excellency Sultan bin Salim bin Saeed Al Habsi, Secretary General of the Supreme Council for Planning, and Honorable Sheikh Dr. Ishaq bin Ahmed Al Busaidi, Chairman of the Supreme Court. His Majesty Sultan Qaboos has sent a cabal of greetings to His Excellency President Dr. Al Hassan Abdul Rahman Ouattara of Côte d'Ivoire on his re-election as President of the Republic for the second presidential term. His Majesty the Sultan also sent a cabal of greetings to Her Excellency President Bidya Devi Bhandari of Nepal on taking constitutional oath as the new president of the country. His Majesty has sent a cabal of greetings to His Excellency President Juan Carlos Varela of Panama on his country's National Day. His Majesty Sultan Qaboos also sent a cabal of greetings to His Excellency President Charles Angelo Savarin of Dominica on his country's independence anniversary. Deliberations of the 9th session of the Islamic Conference for Culture and Ministers began in the Governorate of Muscat under the auspices of His Highness Sayyid Haytham bin Tariq Al Saeed, Minister of Heritage and Culture, who called to enhance ideas and culture among people and make the culture as community lifestyle. The Sultanates hosted the 3-day conference camp as part of the program to celebrate Nizwa, the capital of Islamic culture. The conference carried the theme towards intermediary development of culture for the advancement of Islamic societies. The culture ministers of the Islamic world will hold a panel discussion, a round table, to discuss the theme of the meeting in a bid to reach recommendations that would advance the Arab and Islamic peoples for a way far away from extremisms and towards the required intermediation. Selecting this theme for the conference camp in line with the major civilized role being met by the Sultanate in disseminating the culture of peace and harmony, rejecting extremisms and hatred among various nations. Developments of the social insurance and its challenges in Asia and Pacific region and excellence in administrating social insurance topped discussions of the Regional Forum of Social Insurance for Asia Pacific region countries. The forum is organized by the Public Authority for Social Insurance and was inaugurated under the auspices of His Highness Sayyid Shihab bin Tariq Al Saeed, advisor to His Majesty the Sultan.
The progress in 2 years of Social Security is tremendously. So what struck me most is how much Oman is investing in Social Security. Well, of course, you have the actual challenge. That means how to cover all the people who need Social Security. And the second one is to can we build a system that is sustainable for the coming era? That's one. On the long term, we have this graying society. And I said in my speech that even now from 1990 to 2014, the elderly population, people over 65 years, is doubled. And it will even double again in the coming years to 2040. So how can we provide old people with secure Social Security? That is the main challenge for all Social Security institutions in the world, but especially also here in the region.
You're watching the Sultanate of Oman television. The Internal Committee for Managing the Extraordinary Weather Condition, headed by His Excellency Dr. Mohammed bin Nasser Al-Zaabi, Chairman of Public Authority for Civil Aviation, studied the latest developments and analysis of weather charts, announced that there is no possibilities for any direct impact over the Sultanate from the tropical cyclone. The analysis of Multi-Hazards Early Warning Center indicate that Chapala is moving west towards Yemen over the area between the governorates of Hadramaut and Shabwa during the 24 hours. However, seas will be rough with a wave height of 3 to 5 meters over the governorates of Dhofar and Al-Wusta. The committee is pleased to express its thanks to all concerned government and non-governmental bodies for their cooperation in dealing with the situation, and thanking Allah for His mercy to preserve Oman and its leader, His Majesty Sultan Qaboos, and all citizens and residents. The Sultanate also prayed to Allah the Almighty to be merciful upon the people of Yemen, to make it as blessing and goodness for the rain, and to protect them from all harm. The advisory by the Public Authority for Civil Aviation indicated that the tropical cyclone Chapala has moved away from the Sultanate coast and announced the end of possibilities of any direct impacts on the governorates of Dhofar and Al-Wusta. The National Civil Defense Committee announced the end of the alert in national system for managing emergency cases, and the authority praised the efforts of all of them. As well as the Multi-Hazard Early Warning Center, the Public Authority for Radio and Television Media Institutions subcommittees for civil defense in the governorate of Dhofar and Al-Wusta, Sultanate Armed Forces, Royal Oman Police, Public Authority for Civil Defense and ambulance governmental bodies, national associations, private sector institutions and individuals in the governorates of Dhofar and Al-Wusta in providing help and assistance. The committee also praised the good response from the citizens and residents. It prayed to Allah to protect Oman and its leader, His Majesty Sultan Qaboos. A number of wilayas of the governorate of Dhofar witnessed average to heavy rains accompanied by active winds. As precautionary procedures to vehicle drivers, Royal Oman Police closed all Hafa Beach Road. High sea waves in Dahariz region led to the closure of the sea route. Voluntary people rendered support by helping the evacuation of the residents living near the coast to safe places. The Wilaya of Al-Jazir in the governorate of Al-Wusta witnessed moderate to heavy rains and caused the flow of Wadi Suqara that blocked traffic for a long time. The authorities concerned removed the debris from the wadis on the affected roads. Citizens in Ras Madraka area in the Wilaya of Duqm followed the development of Chapala storm and praised the efforts exerted by the different apparatus of the state. Many citizens and residents also commended the role of the Omani media means, particularly radio and television, in delivering accurate information which helped them take necessary precautions to face the possible impact. All the civil and military bodies concerned in the Sultanate exerted great efforts to be prepared to deal with the tropical cyclone Chapala during the last few days. The preparations included providing specialized equipment in search and rescue operations, as well as making the evacuation centers ready to receive the citizens and residents. The Royal Oman Police, along with the concerned bodies, also came to play its role in serving the country and keeping it safe through providing support operations to deal with the weather condition. Aspects of cooperation between the Sultanate and Singapore and ways of strengthening them were at the focus of the meeting of His Excellency Yusuf bin Alawi bin Abdullah, Minister responsible for Foreign Affairs, and His Excellency Dr. Mohammed Maliki bin Uthman, Senior Minister of State for Foreign Affairs and Defense of Singapore, and his delegation. During the meeting, which was held at the General Diwan of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, they exchanged points of view on a number of regional and international issues of joint concern and the recent developments in the region. Strengthening cooperation between the Sultanate and the United Kingdom was the focus of talks of His Excellency Yusuf bin Alawi bin Abdullah, Minister responsible for Foreign Affairs, with His Excellency Tobias Ilwood, Minister of State, and British members of Parliament for Middle East Affairs. During the meeting, they exchanged opinions and points of view on a number of regional and international issues of joint concern. The 8th meeting of the joint Omani-British work group was held at the General Diwan of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. The two sides viewed cooperation relations between the two countries and discussed mechanisms of benefiting from British experiences in technological innovation and economic fields, besides establishing work incubators for public authority for small and medium enterprises development. Vision of the Ministry of Education were viewed on developing cooperation between the Sultanate and Britain in education and entrepreneurship in educational syllabi. The two sides held political consultation sessions during which they exchanged points of view in a number of current regional and international issues, their developments, and the role played by the Sultanate in the region. The Omani side was chaired by His Excellency Badr bin Hamad Al Busaidi, Secretary General of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, and the British side was led by His Excellency Tobias Ilwood, Minister of State and Member of Parliament for Middle East Affairs. You're watching the Sultanate of Oman television, and still to come in our news bulletin. College of Applied Sciences in Rustakh celebrates a graduation of 18th batch of its students. Welcome back to the news from the Sultanate of Oman television. The main committee for Agile College discussed suggestions related to choosing teaching and working cadres in the college and the program of foreign visits, aiming to review the experiences of international higher institutions in the field of crafts and arts. The committee, during its 15th meeting, reviewed the summary of initial study for the college projects and the organizational structure, in addition to evaluate the reality of labor market, analyze the demands of traditional crafts in the Sultanate, specialized programs, provided educational phase programs, and other related topics. The meeting was chaired by His Excellency Sheikh Aisha bint Khalfan Asiyabiya, chairperson of the Public Authority for Crafts Industry and the chairperson of the main committee of Agile College projects. The Sultanate, represented by the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, celebrated today in the Diplomatic Club the 5th anniversary of Jawharat Muscat ship sailed to Singapore. His Highness Said Fatih bin Fahar bin Taimur Al Said presided over the ceremony with attendance of a number of their Highnesses and Excellencies, as well as officials from the Sultanate and Singapore. The event included a number of items such as a film about Jawharat Muscat ship, small exhibition, in addition to musical pieces were presented. Nizwa History and Civilization Seminar in Muscat came to highlight the historical, social and cultural aspects of the Wilaya. It came coinciding with celebrations of Nizwa, the capital of Islamic culture 2015. It witnessed a huge participation from scholars and researchers from inside and outside the Sultanate. Alongside the seminar, the activities of the 6th archive exhibition were also launched. It included various historical manuscripts and documents that shed light on the Omani heritage and different time periods from the past ages. On the sidelines of the 6th Archives exhibition, His Excellency Hamad bin Mohammed Al-Dayani, Chairman of National Records and Archives Authority, stressed that in the beginning of the next year, the authority is planning to open a permanent archives exhibition that will acquaint the visitors, researchers, as well as school students with the Omani history and civilization. A health workshop was organized in the Wilaya of Musuna and setting up of the operational plan of the 9th five-year plan of health development for the Governorate of South Al-Batina 2016-2020. It was presided over by His Excellency Sheikh Hilal bin Saeed Al-Hajri, Governor of South Al-Batina. It witnessed a wide participation from around 150 health specialists from various health institutions. The workshop discussed the health programs and developments listed in the 9th five-year plan in the Sultanate. It also focused on topics such as information technology, human resources, as well as combating diseases. The College of Applied Sciences in Rustak held a ceremony to celebrate the graduation of 18th batch of its students specialized in information technology, business, administration, and English language teacher. The ceremony was presided over by His Excellency Dr. Ahmed bin Nasser Al-Bakri, and the Secretary of the Ministry of Agriculture and Fisheries Wealth. The graduation ceremony included poetic sessions, graduates' speeches, as well as honoring the excelled students. The graduates expressed their happiness for graduation after hard working and efforts they exerted during the years of study. Royal Army of Oman celebrated this morning honoring their team for adventure, which participated in a Campirian Championship for fighter patrols for their remarkable performance and earned silver medal. Major General Matar bin Salim Al-Balushi, Commander of Royal Army of Oman, honored the team members and appreciated their efforts exerted in the international forums for achieving advanced results. This is the Sultanate of Oman television, and before we end tonight's bulletin, here are the main points once again. His Majesty Sultan Qaboos presides over a meeting of the Council of Ministers and expresses his satisfaction over the efforts undertaken by all bodies concerned to provide protection for citizens from effects of weather condition. His Majesty Sultan praises the role of print, visual and audio media in spreading awareness and encouraging citizens' positive participation in work sectors aimed to serve the country and promote its status. His Majesty confers Oman Civil Order Second Class on a number of their excellencies in recognition of their role in performing national duty. And the National Civil Defense Committee announces the end of alert east situation at the end of possibility of direct effect of tropical condition on the Sultanate. With that, we come to an end of this news bulletin. From the entire news team and myself, Abdullah bin Ahmed Al-Rubi'i, together with the cameraman here, Mohammed bin Hamad Al-Ma'uli, and this news is been led by Salim Al-Ma'uli and Ra'al Al-Jardaniya. Thank you for joining us.